That works. That works. Oh man, that's funny.
I'm on fire tonight. Fuck it. Might drop 50 on him.
We live?
We are fucking live.
Oh shit. All right, bet. Bet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 57, correct?
8.
9.
All right. 7, 8, 9. Like, who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it?
Look, we're gonna.
It's 8 or 9 for sure.
I want to say it's 9.
One of the episodes close to the end of the 50s, right? I am your boy Cardell. Sitting next to me is the lovely and beautiful
Amanda.
over there in the back.
Hey guys, it's me, Zach. How you doing?
All right, man. We ain't been around for like a little bit, not too long,
Yeah.
not too long.
Took a little hiatus.
Right. But we're back with it.
Definitely 59.
Word.
Okay.
So I haven't really seen you guys very much, except for recently and whatnot. But
Yeah.
what's been going on? How are you guys? What's the deal?
Yeah, you know me. A lot of moving and shaking.
Moving and shaking. Okay.
Shaking
Keywords.
and moving.
Keywords. I'll
Yes,
take that.
yes.
All right. What about you, sir? What's been going on with you, man?
Everything under the sun. I think I've accomplished, or not accomplished, but I think I've done. I don't think I've accomplished much. I've just been busy as shit.
Okay. I respect that. I'm gonna say
Beaches, weddings, and I said beaches, not the other one. Yeah,
okay, not beaches. Okay, I got
Not
you.
the other beaches.
family fun.
Right, I got you.
Family fun.
Yo, so my life has been Murphy's Law. I think I got that right. Is that Newton's Law or Murphy's Law? Anything that can happen will happen. That's Murphy's Law, right?
Oh yeah. I
Probably.
bet. Again, I ain't into physics and whatnot,
Right.
science and whatnot.
Right. Yo, something super small happened that's like it might not seem like a big deal to y'all, but it really fucked my world up. All of like my favorite shirts got fucked up in the washer.
Wait, I saw something on your back today.
Yeah, I was. Thank you for pointing that out. That's good. all of my favorite shirts that are separate from just like my regular blank T-shirts, they all got fucked up.
No.
Something was in the washer, and they're all stained up or have bleach on them
Bro,
in
I'm
some way.
notorious
shape,
for leaving my chapstick in the washer.
Yeah.
So you need new clothes.
yeah.
So you need some merch material, maybe.
Oh shit.
What a great segue.
Okay.
Maybe somebody should work on that, maybe. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. A link coming soon, right?
Yeah. To be continued.
All right, cool. I like that. But yeah, so that shit sucks. Also having car troubles yet again.
Yeah.
That's just tough.
Not gonna lie, man. When you told me that story, I was like, oh. That is a weird
I like
predicament to get yourself in.
Yeah.
Driving Miss Daisy today. Is that the word?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you had to pick me up. Life is tough, man. It sucks being a bum, man. Life is tough.
So
I
sad.
didn't mean it like that. I just meant I was your driver for today.
Right, nah, but yeah, so
Wait, you sit in the back seat?
No, I should have.
Like an Uber.
Yeah, it would have
My
worked.
girl
It would've.
does that every now and again to me, and it pisses me off. Like just a little bit. She was like, "Oh, I'm sitting in the back." I was like,
Actually,
"All
you
right,
know
wait a minute."
what? No, I like that. That's a great idea. For me personally, the next time that I'm in that situation, sit your ass in the back.
Okay, so when
Because that can turn into something kind of romantic. Like we're gonna talk about some things and connect in a different way. I like that. Thank you for that.
No, but when I was in high school, it was always baby daddy's in the front, like you ain't shit in the back. Like if I really, really liked you, you sat in the front with, like, if we were in a group,
Okay.
my friend would know that he sits in the front. So if you ever are in a group and you're like talking to a girl,
Right.
and her friend sits in the back,
Oh yeah, no, you're set
then
up.
you
like that.
know that girl is really interested
sure.
in you.
I think-
but if I didn't care about this dude, he's in the back.
Damn.
I'm 6'1", 200.
True,
We're
true,
not going to
true,
say
true.
how high, but there's a lot of vehicles I can't sit in the back.
That's true. But no, I think between men though, that's understood.
Yes.
So like if you know usually the guys be like, yo, so if it's a couple guys and a couple girls, you know who has who.
Yes.
So the guys would be like, that's mine. You do mind your business anywhere else. That's naturally gonna happen.
Yeah, so it's actually girls or guys. So if you think this guy's really interested in you and he sat you in the back, maybe you should rethink
Oh,
it.
you got put in your place.
Yes,
yeah, I was
you
about to
should
say when
rethink
y'all
that.
just said that, I realized I was
Yeah.
like, damn, I got curved right there. Like that's when I got sat down.
Oh no, for sure.
That's tough.
For sure. Now, the only way that that's acceptable is like you have to be in a long-standing relationship, and
Right.
there's got to be like some, hey, yeah, no, I'm gonna sit in the back. And it's like, all right, babe, it's cool, but like in a fresh relationship,
Yes.
Yeah.
hey, my guy, move to the back.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fact.
And your man's look at you and it's like, nah, nigga, move to the back.
But
Right,
see, that was what I was saying about the guys though. I think most guys know that.
Yes.
So like, if me and you were, and there was a different scenario that we could ever be in and whatnot, and you were with somebody, I'm immediately going to the backseat. Like I've had to tell women,
Absolutely.
I've had to tell women who were with my mans, like they would go to the backseat. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Get your ass in the front seat,
Right,
please.
right, right.
Like don't make this a situation.
But there are moves to the back girls. Like,
But is that her? Is that her choosing her place? Is she saying that I don't want to sit up here?
I think that,
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't move somebody from the back, but it's like what I mean is like if your guy automatically sits in the front and you're like, oh, and they don't say anything, they don't say like, hey, dude, go to the back,
Right.
Then you know you know the
Okay.
situation. But if she sat it there, don't be like, get out the front seat.
I've been yelled at too though, because I just went to the back naturally, like, yo, this
Yeah,
is my
that's
car,
what I
and
mean,
it's your
yeah.
homegirl. It's like, I'm gonna get my ass in the back, and everybody looked at me. Get your ass in the front seat.
But
Yeah.
sometimes, like on the pull up, and you start to make that motion, it's like, nah, bro, this ain't that.
Exactly.
You don't know, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I just
No, I'm telling you.
yeah, I always go to
No,
the
no,
back
no,
seat
no,
just
no.
to be safe. Always go put man.
Yes.
All right, so I got a question. Why is it? What's the terminology that we came up for this? The pre-proposal press.
I loved that, by the way. Let's just coin that for
Yeah,
Zach.
that was good.
Yeah.
Give yourself a bomb.
Shout
sir.
out
Give
to
yourself
Zach
a bomb.
for that
Give
term.
yourself a bomb.
Repeat it again. It sounds good.
Pre-proposal press.
Okay.
So, without being too open about it, I've been in a situation where somebody's about to get married,
No, get engaged.
Get engaged.
get married.
Oh yeah, true.
They both happen a lot. Not for me, but I'm saying I see it a lot. But you're pressing the shit out of me. You're on my head a little bit. Hey, catching up, haven't seen you, trying to know about everything that's going on in my life, telling me only small details of what's going on in your life. And you can obviously tell that this person is pressing you. They on you. They trying to see what's going on and find a way for them to connect with you.
Make a move, nigga.
Yeah.
or they're lurking. They're
True.
lurking.
A lot of that. Watching and seeing what you got going on. And then next thing you know, let's say a couple weeks go by, maybe even a month, right? The next thing you know, they're engaged or they're getting married.
Wait. You know the caption for the post, right?
What's that?
Guys, I did a thing.
I'm sorry. Shit.
Wait a second. As a woman, I never post that because I know how annoying it is. Like, yeah. Like I've seen memes where people said that, like, if you get a haircut, like, I
Right.
did a thing.
I did a thing.
And I'm like, I will never
Jesus.
post that. I'm like, no, I can't.
I see it too much.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a little too corny. I saw that last week actually.
I bet.
It's because they did a thing. Okay.
I get it, but
Yes, it's overplayed.
have you guys been in that scenario and how do you feel about it? Because I have a guy thing about it that I dislike.
Come and say what? I'm joking.
You have a guy thing?
I have it's kind of like from a guy's perspective, because for women to do it is nuts to me.
For women to do the pre-proposal press.
Yes.
But they don't know they're being proposed to most of the time. That's a lie?
No.
Oh.
This is when. So there's two points in time when a man does it is actually pre-proposal. When a woman does it, it is pre-proposal announcement.
Yes. 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 Okay, I like that.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, it's such a weird space. Even if you take it down to a smaller level, you have women who press you, and then next thing you know, they're in a relationship, and you're just like, okay, fam, were you always in a relationship, or did this just happen?
Yeah.
Like, was I about to be an accessory to murder after the fact? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was about to happen?
I think it definitely, like, it's your relationship to the person. Like, what were you guys? So if you guys were in a whole ass relationship and then you are doing the pre-proposal press,
Okay.
I think
That's
that's
different.
I
That's
think
a little different.
It's a little alarming because then you're like, you really know this person checking in on you, like,
Right.
what's
But
up?
what if we just humped each other?
Right.
Like, does that change anything?
I think it does because I think especially if you thought there was something more than just what it was.
Depends on the humping.
Right, like
That's true.
It,
If it was a good
depends on
humping,
the
then-
relationship too. Of
Okay.
like not the relationship, but like if you always thought there could be more.
Or was
Okay.
it
that.
really intimate humping?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. You
know
opening
what
my
I
eyes.
mean?
Okay, I kind of respect that.
Because if it was like a one time thing or like whatever, like maybe nothing, but
Right.
I think there's some underlying.
Those don't hurt as bad, but I still feel away when it happens. So it was a short term thing or a one time thing, and then next thing you know, like a week later, you pop up with a boyfriend. I gotta feel away. I got questions.
Of course,
I got questions.
Of
Like,
course,
and most of the time, you can't say anything, but I got fucking questions.
and social.
No. You can. It's just how dirty are you willing to play?
Okay.
Yeah, and this happened to me too. With the social media thing too. When you see a picture, and I'm like, oh.
I'm not liking your shit.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like,
No.
if
I'm not
something-
liking your shit.
if something happened between a week, no, I'm liking it to tell you that I saw it.
I'm liking and I'm commenting. I said, not only
What
did
a-
I see it, I see y'all.
Just put the eyeballs, like,
Right. Okay.
no, I would
I
never.
want to be a topic of discussion later on tonight.
Yeah, that's some.
That goes back to my narcissist.
Okay, I got you. See,
But someone once asked me, like, "Oh, did you see that?" And I'm like, "See what?"
oh, you play dumb on them?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Like
I'll
they're like,
send
"Did
the
you
story
see
right
that?" And
away.
I'll be like, "See what?"
Right.
And they'll be like, "You saw it." I'm like, "Yeah, I saw it."
Damn.
But I mean, I think that's like, yeah, it's so messed up with social media because you can't do that. If it's in a week of something you did intimately with that person, if it's a week of something you did intimately, like that's messed up.
Birth control time.
Baby girl is
Yo.
calling.
Yo, first off,
Was
My
it
bad.
baby girl or I think so.
Oh yeah, what was it? Baby girls with hard eyes.
first off,
That's what it was. I think that was.
that has never happened before either. I don't know
got
what
you.
the fuck was going
I
on.
loved
got you.
it. I loved it.
And that was for something that you and I had been a part of that kind of fell through before. But whatever, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, cool.
It's not even that big of a deal.
Okay, all right, cool. But do you guys have any more scenarios like that? Like, as I can speak to it as a guy. Like, usually I don't say anything, but when I talk to that person at
Yeah.
another point in time, we might cover it. You know what I'm saying?
So let's break down the psychology of it. Why don't we? So the whole purpose of like the whole purpose of the term pre-proposal prep, pre-proposal prep,
The
press.
PPPs.
yeah, different
the
kind of
PPP out there.
Okay.
So it is. How was it worded? It was. If this is my situation forever,
Right. I'm cool.
I'm cool.
I found my other person.
But if you
Right. I want you.
decided to,
What's poppin'? Who you? Brand new.
That was kind of fun.
we
I just turned my volume off too in order to make sure that shit didn't happen and it came through.
Should I turn mine off? I like the little.
see we've been off for so long.
Right.
And
People
it
are not
said-
respecting
it
the
said-
podcast.
right.
The
It
podcast
said-
style.
My bad.
No, it said brand new thing just popped. Like,
Yeah.
yes, that's
First
what he
off,
said.
you have
brand new
music
thing.
ringtone still?
Yeah. I like those. Yeah.
Ashton 2010 call.
Yeah, for real. No,
It wants its ringtone
I like
back.
because guess what? There's psychology behind this too. I can break down why. Everybody has a fucking iPhone. If you've ever been in a room where everybody has their ringer on and somebody's phone goes off and everybody
know
goes to
whose
change
it
their phone,
is.
when I saw that happen in real life, I said I never want to be a part of this shit again in my life. So that's what happened. And all the ones that everybody likes are the ones that everybody likes. So everybody has the same ringtone.
So you're.
So I have my watch on. I just check my wrist and then
Yeah,
keep it moving.
Sorry, my
I'm on straight silent all the time.
see,
That is also the case. My phone is in my pocket vibrating.
Yeah.
So
usually.
That's fun. That was
except for
funny.
that one time
I've
I was
been-
plugged in.
Yeah, that was funny. But I've been accused of being toxic for doing that. So
You are. I'm just kidding.
I take it.
I'm totally kidding.
I don't like hearing my phone ring.
I don't either.
Especially my phone rings all the time with shit I don't want to answer.
That's true. That's very
Nobody
true.
calls me.
Anyway,
I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
nobody
man.
might as well call
I don't
me.
know
It's
that.
all-
I don't know. I thought that photo shoot
all-
might
it's
have
all
changed
scams.
some things.
What?
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that.
We're all here to spread positive energy. Anyway,
Right.
the pre-proposal preps.
Yes.
So what we were talking about is this is what I could do for the rest of my life. But if you're willing to reconsider whatever our issues were in the past, and
Yeah.
True.
and you're willing to continue,
Right.
I can still get my money back for this ring.
Yo.
Well, yeah, I think, and I was like I said, I've definitely been in a situation where I felt like a little hurt by the fact that this person was engaged.
Yeah.
And again, maybe this is like, I do think I have this tendency to have an imagination
Right.
of like what could have been.
there's
You know what I mean?
I've done
But I feel like there was a slide back.
I did
okay.
well, so you know what I've done in
I
those
just
situations?
realized I have $1,500 in a. Never mind. Okay.
Get
In
your money
Hey.
back, bro.
Yes.
Get your money back, bro.
Hey.
Get
hey.
your money back.
Yeah. Hey. Yep.
I got you.
I'm bad for you.
I've done the so they're doing a temp check when they press you right before they settle down into their situation, right?
Yeah.
So I've done like a reverse temp check after the announcement if I'm curious about the situation. Like, did this happen before or after? If I'm not sure what your intentions are.
Yeah.
So it's like they post something or share something or whatever the case may be, and it just hit them like, yo, so what was up with that?
Oh, I
get what I'm
wouldn't.
saying?
I wouldn't. I would just take that as a L.
I use whatever's posted to.
Yeah.
That's how you engage in the conversation.
No, yeah, I'm digging.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
No, if you came out of your way to hit me,
If you on me,
yeah, no, I'm digging.
I guess
I'm
it-
asking
yeah.
all the awkward questions up front. It's like, yo, so why'd you delete me just out of nowhere?
yeah,
See,
that too.
This
That
is
too.
this is a thing for me, and I think I never want to be a girl to ruin. Like, I don't want to be stereotyped as the home wrecker. So I will stay so far away from that because I never want your fiance or anyone to think that I would ever do something like that.
I
So
feel
I
you.
don't never pry because to me, I will straight up say, well, how does your wife feel about this?
It's-
How does your girlfriend feel about this? Because I don't want to be that.
It's not prying if
Right.
they come to you first, and it's more or less it's the same thing. It's just trying to figure
just
out:
asking.
are you willing to be honest about this, or are you gonna try to like? Are you just gonna try to like sweep it under the rug and not mention it?
Were
It's
you
like,
sliding
hey,
back because you were interested? Were
Right.
you sliding back because you were rethinking this?
Right. But see, that's the thing. So naturally, how I'm approached by women is it's like, oh, well, how are you? How's your love life? The basic template
Yeah,
of
of
things
course.
that people ask and whatnot. It's kind of like the same thing. We'll talk and bullshit. Like, I see something that relates to something that we can inside joke about, crack the joke. Yo, so, well, usually they say, how you been?
Mm-hmm.
Like, chilling good. Like, how are you? How's the relationship? How's the engagement? Are you happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we start to get somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's like my reverse
Yeah.
to the PPP.
Right. Right.
just bring it right up. It's like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah, we can do
dude
this-
look cool.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can do the small. I was like, yo, how'd you meet Buddy? Like, he seemed like a nice dude. You know what I
Right.
mean? And their answers.
And you're salty the whole time. He seemed like a good dude.
Right.
He seems cool.
I
He's-
wouldn't say I'm salty. To be honest with you, I'd be offended. I'd be mad because it's like, fam, you could have told me everything that you have going. All of my situations, any situation I've been over, it's always like, it seems like let me readjust. Give me a second. I've been in situations where it seems like they're trying to hide these things.
And that's a red flag. So many red flags. If someone in your relationship is hiding things,
Right. But they press me.
yeah.
They press me. I'm never going to come out and ask like, oh, like, so you engaged anybody right now?
The thing is like in the social media age, a majority of people are so willing to post and like make their lives just
So
just
when you
public, and then like they think that talking to you on a one-on-one basis is like, we're friends on Instagram too. What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel offended when that stuff kind of happens because it's just like if we had a thing, no matter what the nature of
Yes.
it was, you could have told me because I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I'm very much like you when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay all the way out the way.
Yeah.
And it's like if it's a sneaky link kind of situation or we actually kick in and spend the time together and then you move on to somebody else, I don't want this
Yeah.
other guy to think that there's a threat.
Yeah.
But if you're pressing me because you want me still or you have these
Yeah.
other intentions, then technically I am still a threat. But I don't fucking know.
Right.
And the last thing I want is anybody to come to me man to man about any fucking
Right,
thing. 'Cause
right,
That's
or
the
you
last
unaware.
thing. I'm not trying to deal with none of that shit.
So do you think that this is a red flag for if you are doing that slide back and before you propose, that's a red flag. Like, why are you proposing?
I think that speaks to,
Or is that just
I think-
nervous,
I think,
normal?
I think that speaks to. This is going to tie into the next, not the next episode, but the episode after that. This is going to tie into that conversation.
Yes.
So remember this
Okay,
point.
I got you.
But when people get with whatever situation that
Talk
they
about a cliffhanger.
when they get with whatever situation that they're with, sometimes it may not be what they truly want, or maybe they want something that might not be healthy for them. And I could very well be the unhealthy thing for them, but they can't help but want me still.
It's stability versus desire. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Stability versus
I
I like that. I like that. That's fair.
we the toxic people that
Hey,
Stability versus
And,
desire.
and like I
Okay.
said, if you never pursued that with somebody too, it's like I said, my imagination be going wild. I'm like
Wondering how
wow.
it
yeah,
could
like
turn
how
out.
it could have been, how
Okay.
it could have been. And you're like, I saw a million red flags, but what if it wasn't? You know?
Yo,
he wasn't really like that.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what sucks though? If you spend I spent an entire week on the could have been, and then you finally set something up, and there's nothing there.
The could have beens have never.
There's-
Never
they
worked.
never
Yeah,
pan out.
sure.
There's
They don't.
nothing. There's nothing there. There's like the energy is dead. It feels weird, and you're just like, fam, how this was going in my head for the past week,
Yeah.
was completely different.
Okay, but let me ask you too. Do you have to be happy for them? Do you have to be happy for them?
You don't have to be shit.
Nah.
If
Is
you
that
are-
like
if
self-centered
you
to be
are-
not happy for them?
Hell no.
You
You're
know what?
your own human being with your own emotions.
You know what?
Love
I'm
that.
happy for them if I wanted them off me.
Oh,
Of course. Of course.
wrong one. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying if
super happy for
you're
you.
having an imagination type.
Oh,
Like, hey,
Yeah.
before I decide to go through with this, I just want to check one more time. I think this is great for you.
Yo, had
Hey.
those conversations.
Good for him. He seems like a good dude.
I think he really cares about you.
Right. he really cares about you, man. All the different things you tell me is like, man, you're not gonna find that like just laying around anywhere.
I'm not,
Not
going to
in
do the
me.
things for you that he's willing
Not
to
in
do.
me.
Hey,
Yeah.
I can't lie to my conversations go a lot like that.
But again, maybe for me too, like if you are sliding back pre-proposal, then maybe
I
you're
think
not
there-
the best person.
I think that is somewhat of a red flag. Like,
Yeah, of course.
I agree. And to be honest with you, if I could see the whole situation and I know that you're doing a slide back to make sure, I got mad questions and I'm not attracted to that necessarily. Like,
course.
I'm gonna assume that you didn't already know in your heart that you always wanted me and that you're just trying to see what's the better
You
opportunity.
have cold feet or whatever.
Yeah, and then guess what? When I'm watching all of these pictures later where you guys are pretending to smile and whatnot, I can't even like that picture because that shit not real. You not happy.
I'm not about to like that picture.
You
I'm not about to like that
you not
photo.
happy. You not happy.
Yeah.
See, I got a different kind of energy.
You
okay.
like that photo.
Like it. I love it. Y'all look great together.
Right. Okay.
You're reposting it. You're sharing it.
Oh shit.
Look at love.
Not these two individuals found each other.
That's
Oh my
that's
god.
tough. Too many scenarios where you really are looking at a picture and you
Yeah.
know that they're not happy and you feel a way about it.
But like my spirit animal is petty
Yeah.
Okay.
and like all encompassing. Even if I mean it, I'm still gonna do it. It's all right.
I got you. I think if
I'm not liking that photo.
like if I really wanted you, then I'm not liking it. If I'm completely cool with you being and doing whatever you're doing, I'm liking the shit out of it. Like
Of course, yeah.
I hate you.
Nah, if I really wanted you, then like we have an amicable conversation about it, and it's just like, all right, it's just not meant to be. So be it.
Yeah.
I can live with that
Oh, for sure.
because also,
And if I'm not somebody's first choice,
and I guess
then
thank
keep
you.
it moving.
Yeah, this is how I look at it. If you don't deem me number one option for you,
Yeah.
then I'm not an option for you. And that is where my narcissism kicks in.
And let me tell you, I'm saying that out loud, and deep inside, I'm like, I'll be anyone's choice. I don't care.
okay, bro.
I no, for real.
Yeah.
If I ever feel like you don't
Right.
value me as
Absolutely.
number one,
Absolutely.
I am immediately turned off from you.
Okay,
And that's the energy everyone should have.
yeah, and I'm with you guys
Yes.
on that. But what if you were their first choice for whatever reason? This comes back to like, yo, this is what I'm settling for here, but you are my first choice. Do you feel differently if they make that clear, like, yo, I'm about to do this, but I want you?
That's a different situation. But also at the same time, if I felt the same way,
Yeah.
I would have stepped in
Yes.
long
time
before.
ago.
Okay, so then it doesn't really matter.
No.
But again, if the person that's getting engaged didn't want you, that's the thing.
That
You get what I
hurts
mean?
differently.
That hurts different. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
Like if you weren't their first choice, you have to live with that.
I've been broken up with and they try to spin black. No.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, we're cool.
Right.
We can be friendly. We
That's
can
a
say
good
hi.
conversation.
I'll even give you a hug.
Right.
But you will never, and The Rock means never, get an opportunity with me like that.
Okay,
again.
but let me say something, okay? I think there's different kinds of breakup. Because I think some people, and I'm notorious for this too, like I could break up with somebody because I'm in a bad place in my life. And for me,
This is my bag.
That part I understand
Yeah.
it, but it's like, hey, I don't think you're the guy. I don't think you're the guy for me.
Oh,
and then
no.
it's like, I was
Yeah.
wrong, and I've been thinking about you.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I don't respect that. Middle finger to you for that one. No, I'm with you on that one. But yeah, let's say that you're personally going through something, and
Right.
maybe they could have been too, and they end that situation or put distance between it, and then they come back.
yeah. How do you feel about that? I mean, I'm not saying it works or it doesn't work. I'm just saying, like, if it was a terrible breakup and I was like, that's different than it's something being like, hey, I really need to work on myself. I need to be better. I can't do this right now.
My therapist once told me if the relationship ended, it ended for a reason.
I do respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
So I'm apprehensive when they pop back up. Some people go get married. They want to try it out. A lot of times against the advice that you give.
Can I step in and then you finish that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Marriage is not a thing to try out. And
I know the way he said that, too.
And he said that, but that is really the mindset of people.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Marriage is not a thing to try out.
That's a fact.
And as a man that is, all right, fuck it, 50. As a man that is going through his second engagement, I did not get married the first time because I truly believe marriage is not a thing to try out.
Okay.
I didn't feel comfortable with it. I didn't feel like that it was going to be long lasting. So in my heart, I can't say I do if I don't mean it forever.
Okay.
And good for you for doing that.
You have no business saying I do if you don't in your heart of heart believes that this is forever.
Right. Okay. That's
I'm
fair.
getting married in X amount of days. I'm not saying the number out loud on this podcast right now for two reasons. One is going to tell everybody my wedding date, and two is going to date this podcast.
Right.
But in my heart of hearts,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know
there's
that's
no
your
going back, and I
Yeah.
have no intention on going back.
Okay.
Previously,
Right.
that was not the case. You
I'm
should
so
not.
emotional today, guys.
You
Don't
should
do it
not
to
be
him.
at that altar
Yes.
if
Speak
you do
facts.
not feel. And granted, feelings can change, and that's not what I'm talking about. Feelings do change.
Right.
But if you walk up to the altar feeling like this,
You have no business being there.
run.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
run. It's okay. Run.
That's fair.
Even if it's
su-
the
it
day
sucks
before,
in the moment.
right.
It sucks in the moment. Run.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I
respect
100%
that.
agree with that.
I res-
100%.
I respect that.
And I know people that have to drink to get through it. If you got to drink to get through it, reflect on that.
Shit.
So I'm gonna drink before, but not to get through it. It's just
Oh yeah, like as a toast. But you see people back there sweating, bro, and they're like, "I'm gonna take a shot just to get through
I have
this."
seen buddies about to going through a mental breakdown.
Me
Yo,
too. Me too.
Bro, I don't know if this is what you should be doing right now.
Breaking out
Yeah.
in hives, bro. I'm serious.
Wowzers.
Like, buddy, about to pass out standing out there, and it ain't from joy.
That's crazy.
And it's hard to watch that when you there. You know what I mean?
And I think that's the uncomfortable part. But so they go try that situation out,
Stop it right now.
and it does not work out, right?
Yeah.
So when they do come back around, I am apprehensive towards it.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It's like, and I do give people that grace, like, yo, you did give it a shot. Like, maybe you really wanted to try and it didn't work out, right? But yeah, I'm apprehensive about it. Like, especially if we've talked about it beforehand.
Just
Like, if
move in together. Please, just move in together.
What you mean?
Like
Instead
before
of-
you get married,
getting
instead of
just
getting
move in
married, yeah.
together. You will know everything you want to know.
I agree.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah, I would never
Like, because
be somebody's second choice. I'm not going to be someone's second choice.
yeah, I guess it does feel that way.
Because
I'm top 2,
And not
and
two.
I'm not number 2.
I heard you. I heard you. I heard
yeah,
you.
and I
respect
think
that.
everybody goes through different things, but I think it's different if they knew in their hearts that this wasn't right. I'm like, oh, you a poor decision maker.
that's the
You a poor decision
that's
maker.
that's the thing that makes me think about it, because especially if that's the case and it's somebody they keep going back to or did keep going back to and whatnot. So it's like, fam, I can't even take you serious anytime that we engage, because in the back of my mind, you're just gonna go back to that situation that you know does not work.
I can't trust that you really mean this.
Exactly, because you know it doesn't work.
Right.
So it's like, so you even being in my face and saying whatever it is that you feel about me,
Mm-hmm.
you might.
I've seen you flop. I watched you flip flop. No, I don't trust you.
Okay, I have a quick question. I actually wrote this down in my notes, and I'm pulling it back.
All right, cool.
Do you think that men have a different kind of pressure to get married when they don't want to? I feel like if you're dating someone for so long, you have to propose or you're going to lose this person. And so many men propose way too soon or when they don't want to because they do not want to lose that person. Yes, don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all are silent, so I just silenced. Stop getting married if you don't want to get married.
There are things that trigger me on this podcast on a regular basis. This is one of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's true.
As a man, there are certain milestones in your life that you are pressured for, and this isn't an excuse. Especially from like the older generations, you're pressured to be married, have a house, have kids at a certain age, and this goes from both sides. But it's like, all right, you guys have been together for how long? What are you waiting for? There is, on another standpoint, all right, all your friends or all her friends are getting married.
That pressure is that's heavy.
And then they just start, not even it may not even be her, it may be her friends. It's like, yo, so what are you waiting for?
Yeah, what's up with y'all?
It's like, all right, look, we're not there yet, but it does get to a point where it's like you can say all the right things and that pressure is not leaving. It's
not going anywhere.
Still going to be there.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself at the jewelry store looking at rings, and it's like, I don't know what cut diamond is this?
Right. You know
How many carats is this ring?
Right.
How many payments do I got to make? And that is how you find yourself in a cycle where you're going through the motions, and you either go through it or you don't. And again, from a personal standpoint, that's where I found myself in. I felt like, and I don't think it was outside pressure. I think it was a lot of pressure that I put on myself. It was like, all right, we've been together for X amount of years.
Yeah.
This is what I'm supposed to do. So this is what I'm going to do. And that's not the way to look at it. Like when you decide to ask that question as a man,
right,
or whatever, if you decide to ask that question, you have to really know in your heart. Like the person that proposes, when they propose, they should know this is what I want the rest of my life.
Right.
Because if you propose and then you start to question it, then you had no business getting down on
or
one knee.
You propose out of obligation.
Out of obligation, whatever the case may be.
That family pressure is different too.
I know, yeah, like the family pressure and all that stuff. I know that people ask, did we get engaged because me and my fiance had a kid? No, we didn't get engaged because we're having a kid.
Right.
We were having a kid, and then I said, this is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with, so we're going to get engaged.
Okay.
So there are things like that can put that pressure on. Oh, you're having a child. That baby shouldn't be born out of wedlock.
Right.
I do remember there being family members saying, you need to be married before this baby comes out. I says, we're doing this our way.
Yeah.
I said, we're doing this our way. If we decide that we want to be married before this baby comes, that's going to be our choice.
Right.
We're not going to get married just because we are having a child. Mm-hmm. If we do decide that we're going to get married, it's going to be completely separate from the fact of us having a child and doing that. That's a completely separate thing. Our marriage has nothing to do with my children, as far as I'm concerned.
I got you.
Yeah, so there's that.
Okay.
So there's a lot of pressures that come about.
Yeah.
If it be, oh, we've been in a relationship for 7 years. Oh, we're having a baby. Or all my friends are getting married.
Yeah.
None of those should be factors as far as the reason why you're actually deciding to spend the rest of your life or get on a stand and tell everybody that you're going to spend the rest of your life
with. The thing is, though, they really are, though.
I know they are.
Here's
the deal.
The message, don't get me wrong, and I'm not trying to take away from you. Your message is always correct. But you know for a fact that is
Delivery
not what
different. Delivery is different.
That's not what's going on. That's not what the fuck we're seeing.
I'm going to spell it out for people like this. A traditional wedding costs anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000. $20,000 to $50,000.
Thank you.
If you ain't sure,
speak facts.
That's a fuck up.
You're right. You're right.
And also,
this is coming from somebody that did it. $25,000 down the drain. Didn't even fucking have my reception. It was paid for in full, by the way.
I would have been in that ballroom dancing by myself.
Didn't get married. Ooh. In hindsight, I wish it did.
Yeah, right, for real.
Didn't get married.
Right.
But that wedding was paid for. That was a $25,000 mistake. Bet y'all I never will make that mistake again.
We should have threw a party in it.
Bro, who you telling?
I'm sure you were. Yeah, it's
Right.
a different time.
For what
different
didn't
I
happen.
promise you, this time,
Yeah, I got you.
I know this is what I want to do.
I got you. I
Because
got
every time I go in there, I just made a deposit today.
you. Right. Yeah.
It wasn't with the
Nah.
shit. Is this
And
gonna
it-
happen?
Right. It was like, nah, let's make sure, let's get this done because I know that we're doing it.
But
It's
Zach,
it's budgeting out. The rest of it is like, all right, how much do I need to have? When do I need to have it? Da, da, da.
I got you.
But Zach, if you would have went through with the wedding, then the ending the marriage is even more expensive. So again, if you don't want to get married, don't, just for the sake of the money
I
alone.
promise you, an annulment is still expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Rough times, man. Rough times.
No, but again, like I think I always tell Zach that I think that's so great that you did that
Not
because
everybody thought that.
no, but you went with how you felt, and that's important.
Right.
And I think so many people are that uncomfortable, and they still do it, and I think that's wrong.
That's the scary part.
Yes.
Sometimes so you could be separated from somebody that you're still legally married to, and to have that official divorce costs some money, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Costs a lot of fucking money to get lawyers involved. Even if you guys are on the same page, it
Yeah.
costs a lot of money to get divorced.
Yes.
So
You have to separate all assets. Even if one side had all the assets, guess what? This
Right.
shit's still getting split
And if
unless
you have
there's a prenup
kids
involved.
together too.
yeah, that
Another
changes
thing,
things.
yeah.
So I guess that
Alimony.
yeah, I wonder if that's why people might still stay in those situations longer than.
Oh,
they
that's
need
why
to.
you see a lot of people separated but still married.
Right.
Of course.
Got you. Okay.
Of course.
Like, look, we have an agreement. We don't want to get lawyers involved. It's going to cost me way too much money to actually leave her. Like, and us actually just being separated and well, not both sides.
Right.
Me being us being separated and not divorced is going to save both parties so much
Right, so
money.
much money,
It
yeah.
saves so much legal issues. It saves me getting served papers on some shit.
Yeah.
Rough times, man.
That's
Could you
why-
imagine dating someone and be like, I've been married for this many years, but I've been separated for 5?
Well, yeah, it's that, and it's also
Yeah.
it's like there's so many people that know their relationship is over, know that they're never going back to it, and they just won't sign the divorce papers.
I know. People are wild.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. That's an ugly place to be when your relationship is completely dead and you just in the routine of it.
Yeah. I don't want to feel obligated. If you have to propose to me because you feel obligated, don't propose.
Okay.
Period. I don't care how long we're together. If you feel obligated to do it, absolutely not.
Damn. I can't lie. That pressure I'm in it's heavy.
It is. I know. And that's
very
why
heavy.
I thought about it the other day.
Yeah.
And I also was saying too, like, I feel like for me, I still get questions like, oh, you dating someone? And I'm just like, I'm independent. I'm independent. And I'm over here like, no, thank you for asking.
Right.
But I also feel like for men, I feel like if you're a certain age and you are not married, you're a weirdo. A woman who's not married at a certain age, she may be just living her best life.
You do have a little bit more of a leeway.
And again, I'm saying these are stereotypes. I don't feel
No,
this way.
I got
I think
you.
it depends on the circles that you bring yourself around.
True.
Because
Yeah.
there are definitely dudes that are single and like your friends look at you as like, really, bro, you still doing that?
Yeah, like you're living the bachelor life for like
Yeah.
ever. Yeah.
Like, bro, you're 55.
No, but I always think when I see a guy who's like alone and they're not married at like 55, I'm like, what you doing? You're
Yeah.
a serial killer or what's going on?
It does make you look at the situation
Again, totally stereotyping.
because of the norm and everything that's going on around you.
Well, and it's also the norm of like I feel like people like it's that whole thing of like you need a woman in your life. Like people have that mentality, right? Of like women make your life better.
True.
You know what I mean?
We'll never take that away from
I'm
you
always
guys.
I'm always
No,
gonna
that's
go
a
back to-
stereotype. I'm not
I was
saying
gonna
it's
say,
true.
I'm always gonna go back. I don't need shit.
In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, I don't.
I don't need shit. I love my fiance.
Right. I would
And
rather want.
She definitely enhances my
Yeah.
life.
Right. I would rather want.
No,
a
I'm not
woman.
saying that's how I feel. I'm
I got
saying
you.
that's how like society.
No, I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. But I mean, you even have as you get to a certain age, you have other older women in your life that love and care about you. It's like, man, when you gonna get you a girl? You need a woman in your life. These conversations do
Absolutely,
happen.
yeah.
When I was single and those conversations were brought up to me, say, yo, fam, I'm good.
Yeah, like,
I'm all the way
I'm not
good.
stressed out.
Yeah, it's like my responses were rude most of the time.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Do you know that meme where it's like I sleep good at night thinking about nobody cheating on me?
That's
me.
true. That's true.
I sleep like a baby every night.
The best sleep.
because
I used to
nobody's
get the
cheating on
best
me.
Right.
And it's not because nobody sleeps on it. It's because like a 1-year-old like kicks me every night.
He's so cute though, man.
Imagine Jay's like wake up face. Adorable, I bet.
And
Like I just woke up seeing the world. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
I think those are the only moments in between the other things that kids might do that frustrate you. But those moments, you hope that they balance out and make it all work.
Yeah, he rubbing his eyes when he's tired. Oh my god.
Oh man.
See, that's what I need someone to do that with. I need someone to have a kid with.
Right.
He has you
What the
wrapped.
heck?
He
around
does,
his
man.
little itty bitty.
Yeah, he had you tied up completely.
I know.
You and your madre.
I know. Again, I want one of those. I need some idiot. God.
Okay. That's fair.
I want one of those adorable kids, but do I have to have that man with it? It's so
Listen.
frustrating.
I know that struggle.
You've seen how manipulative my son can be.
Yeah.
I know that struggle. I know
He's
that
gonna
struggle.
hear these one day and be like, "Dad, you just gonna dog me forever?" It's like I still dog
That's
you. Consistency, my guy.
wait, that's so cool that he's gonna be able to listen to this. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
It'd probably be like on a digital floating thing that you can just.
I mean,
No,
trying
it's
to
in my
think about
head.
that
I'm
is
like,
gonna
play.
date us.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's not get too advanced. Like the Jetsons were supposed to be like now. So
Oh yeah, flying cars were supposed to be existing, but
Now people are just gonna leave Earth. Like,
oh yeah, didn't that happen? Did that happen? Somebody went to, or
Buddy-
Elon Musk is going.
no,
to.
it was Buddy from that owns Virgin Mobile. What's his name?
yo,
Branson? Something.
yeah,
Branson?
He went.
No,
right?
they got like little trips set up to where you can go. You can pay you can enter into a sweepstakes. I got this on my phone somewhere. You can enter into a sweepstakes to win an opportunity to go into space and orbit around for a second and then come back. You and your buddy.
Wait, this is Wall-E. Have you guys seen Wall-E?
Yes, that's a fact.
One of my favorite cartoon movies. But seriously, I'm like, you be drinking slushies in space?
Yes, like they literally have it set up like that. I swear, if I can find a link, then we'll be in one.
You go on the sweepstakes and it's actually like somebody like catfishing you or something?
No,
Kidnapping you?
but you fill out all the information, you win the sweepstakes, and you and somebody else that you want to take with you can go into space. But everybody's leaving the planet.
What a good date.
It was Richard Branson.
Okay.
Richard Branson.
He had
is-
Virgin Mobile and it turned into
Yeah.
Virgin Mobile Space, right?
Yeah, he's going to space with a couple of his buddies.
Bro, you put that on your Tinder profile, it's over. You want to go on a first date with me to space or no?
I mean, I can't lie, that is kind of fun. That is kind of fun.
in 25 years, it's going to be basic though.
Yeah, that's true. How do y'all feel about that? Do you guys feel like everybody's leaving the planet? Do you feel like the planet's gonna like? You guys got any thoughts on real life situations?
wait
I know
a-
we come in here and talk.
Wait a second. I literally have no interest in going to space. I have no interest I'm claustrophobic. That sounds like a literal nightmare to me.
How do you do on planes?
No, I'm not as bad. If it's a tiny plane,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I am literally having a panic attack the entire time. But like big flights, I've flown so much now that I feel like it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But like like anything where I'm condensed in a tiny area, like the big planes, at least I got rows.
Right. Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll comment this on a practical standpoint, and then we can wrap up.
Okay.
I think that for our generation and younger, we're kind of going to get forced into going. From the standpoint of,
Are you serious?
If you want to,
I agree.
If you want to own land, if you want to own property, anything like that, like think about it now. Housing is skyrocketing. To own land is costing.
You think it's that our
is
generation will deal with this?
Absolutely.
We're
Look
gonna
at
see
the
it.
cost. Look at the cost of lumber. It is through the fucking
You're right.
roof. If you want to be able to build something and own something and actually be able to afford it, I think for our generation and below, you're going to pay that initial price to get off the planet, and land will be cheaper.
Guys, I'm literally about to have an anxiety attack. Like
Listen,
that's it's terrifying.
I don't want to add to it, but all of the very
not Black Mirror.
Yes, all of the world, I won't even say life changing, all of the world changing things that we've heard scientists say, that we've seen in movies, that we might have personally read about, those things are no longer 100 to 200 years out.
They're 50.
They're like
They're
40, 50.
40, 50 years out. Like, where there's certain things that are happening that
Like you might be alive still.
yeah, like you might be old and actually see some of these things happen. And it's
I
just
won't
like-
be coherent, but I'll be alive.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that
Unless
factors
the medical,
and that factors in a lot of the reasons why some people are not choosing to have any more children,
Yeah.
because of they see exactly where the world is going. And when all of the people's wealthiest on the planet want to figure out a way to leave it, I think you should pay attention to that. That's just me.
For sure.
That's just me.
Once you see the 1%ers all get on that giant, we'll call it an arc,
Yeah.
to leave. You're like,
Yeah. You should pay attention to that.
Not Noah's Ark.
How do I get on that?
Yeah. And
Wait, not Noah's Ark.
listen,
Classism.
Not Noah's Ark.
it transcends the whole racial thing. It's a classist thing. And there's
So
Guys.
that is my realistic thing. I
This is me.
actually can see like government funded discounts. It's like, hey, if you want to move to Mars, then we'll fund 50% of it so you can get off the planet and start your new life. It's like, first time home owners discount. It's like, yeah, we'll help
It's like
you out with this.
colonialism and whatnot.
It's like, we want you to pay property tax, so we'll help you get started.
right.
Now we're gonna take over aliens' homes and stuff and colonize them
And
too.
technically, the aliens kind of.
Again, white people already did that, right?
We don't know what's on Mars.
That's true. We don't know what's here yet, though.
That's true. We just saw the thing like at the bottom of the sea. You see that fish that has a little light attached to
Yeah,
its head?
the anglerfish or whatnot.
Bro, that was one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. Just like, oh, that's real.
Wait, you talking about Finding Nemo? Finding Nemo?
Yes. One of
One
those,
of those
washed
floated
ashore.
up on shore.
Yeah, they washed ashore.
And it looks
looks
more terrifying.
Yeah, it
than
looks
did
more
in the
terrifying.
Not with the teeth and all.
Well, and
with the teeth and all.
with the teeth, and it's big though. It's not, and usually the
Yeah.
ones that I saw when I was doing, because I was interested in that stuff, the oarfish and all
Yeah,
of those
yeah.
deep sea fishes, that otherworldly things, because I want to know what's down there.
I didn't want to go in there, but I want to know what's down there.
Yo, that thing is really fucking big.
Okay, well, when I went to Miami, did you guys saw that on my Instagram story? I saw a turtle, and when I'm talking a turtle,
Yeah.
that thing was literally, I've never seen a turtle that big,
Right.
And it was the coolest thing. It was an endangered species. I got to witness it, and it came on shore. When I tell you that thing looked like a dinosaur, I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
Amanda, do you have nightmares?
Do I have nightmares?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm not gonna say this.
No, don't say. Oh, you talking about the fish?
Yo.
Well, I have to see it now. I have to see it now.
You really do.
But I saw that, and it literally, like, it almost made it like, I mean, obviously I could see it because it looked like nothing you would see ever at the zoo
Yeah,
or anything. It
for real.
was huge, and it looked like a dinosaur, and I was like, oh, they got dinosaurs. Like,
Right.
that I could see that dinosaurs existed.
Right.
No, I sent it to both of them.
That literally looks like something in a scary movie.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's crazy.
How big is it?
Even if you're looking at it like that,
I don't give a fuck.
Like
How big
that's not even like a close up. Like you standing like
Wait
this.
a second. This thing looked like a hand coming down.
That's what it does. Those things light up.
I
Yeah.
got chills.
Yeah.
Do you know when you see a snake or something, you think it's touching you? It feels like it's touching me right now.
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
I'm about to throw up.
And with that, that's another episode of the Gentleman's Club Podcast. Thanks, guys.
We out. Peace out.
Okay, bye.